was right in the middle of that example when the phone cut out on me again. I'll pick it up on example 8 here. So we got log base a of u squared v cubed. I'm going to write that, expand it using property number 7 here, where I change it to an addition. This becomes log base a of u squared, keep that in parentheses, plus log base a of v cubed. Okay, now I'm going to use property number 9, right there, property number 9, to simplify further and get these exponents out of the arguments. And you can see to do that I take the exponent and write it out front of the logarithm. So this will become 2 times log base a of u, and this one will become, the 3 comes out, 3 times log base a of v. Right? That would be the fully expanded form. Okay, let's do a couple more just to make sure you're getting the hang of it, and then you can go at my math lab homework. Here's one. We're going to expand. This looks nasty, but think of it in terms of 2 factors on top and 1 on the bottom with some powers. Remember that this square root is really a 1/2 power. That's going to help out. So let me rewrite this once, where I use a 1/2 power on the x plus 1. Alright, oops, there we go. Okay, so now that I have a 1/2 power, I know that my denominator, or my fraction bar separates a top and a bottom, just like property number 8 has a fraction bar. And what goes on top would come in the first log, what goes on the bottom comes in the second log with a subtraction in between. But notice also there is a product here on top. And so a product can be split into a sum of 2 logs. So really what I have are 3 different logarithms, 2 on top, 1 from the bottom. And so this will become log of x to the 3rd plus log of x plus 1 to the 1/2 minus, because now we're going to the bottom, the denominator, log of x minus 2 squared. Okay, and now I want to make those even simpler, expand them even more, and I'm going to do that by moving the exponents out of the arguments and putting them out front as coefficients. So that will fully expand this. To do that, I'm going to take this 3, move it out. Sometimes I draw a little arrow so I remember to do these. All of those powers come out front. And so I will have 3 times log of x plus 1/2 the log of x plus 1 minus 2 times, I didn't want that. I'll just turn that parenthesis into an L, times the log of x minus 2. There we go. Alright, and so that's the fully expanded form. And finally, we'll take this one and go the opposite direction. We'll simplify. We'll take something that's already expanded and pack it into one single logarithm, again using properties 7, 8, and 9. And so here actually only 8 and 9, because I'm going to take a subtraction, turn it into a quotient. So this will become, oh no, I don't want to do that yet. I want to get these coefficients into the argument first. Okay, so before I can use property 8, I'm going to use property 9, move the coefficients up. So this 2 becomes a power on the u, and the half becomes a power on the v. And I get the log base 3 of u squared minus the log base 3 of v to the half. With the subtraction in between two logarithms, now I can divide. I get log base 3 of the ratio u squared over v to the half. And of course we know v to the half is a square root, so it looks a little nicer to just write that in as u squared over the square root of v. Okay, and that would be the fully simplified form. Alright, the next video we're going to move into section, I think it's 6.6 on solving logarithmic and exponential equations.